So if I'm judging you, I would also feel judged.
Yes, because it's sign of the weak, to judge and be
Yeah.
and feel
It's
judged.
inherent insecurity.
Yes.
We talked about voice. We talked about speaking. We talked about meditation, mental clarity, dexterity. I want to talk about now body language, like how big of a factor it is.
It is very big. I will give you an example. One of my clients who I've worked with for, let's say, 4 or 5 years, only for an online show. So, and without meeting them, they booked a studio for me. I would go there, do the shoot. Every year they have their annual show. And 5 years later, they called me to Bangalore to host their live show. And they actually told me, we thought Ashwarya was very tall. I actually thought Ashwarya was like 6 feet tall, 5 feet 9 inches or whatever.
Oh, you're not?
I'm 5 feet 4.5, and I don't lie about my height. But
Oh, it's only the age.
the age, I mean, I don't lie about my age
Yeah.
either, but I don't give it away. So
Yeah.
whenever people are trying to ask me, which batch? I'm like, well, that'll give my age away. So that I will not disclose.
You're just guarding that.
Yeah, no, it's not even guarding. I know that I don't look my age. So I'd like to live in that fascinating little fairy world, right? So I just want to keep it at that. That's it. Otherwise, I don't want to lie about anything, honestly. So I did not want.
That's 6 feet tall.
Yeah, so he's a 6 feet tall, 5 feet 9 inches. I was like, okay, why would you say that? And I know your aura is very big. So where does a big aura come from? Right? Again, I'm linking it to spirituality, but it comes from.
What's an aura?
Well, have you seen the wick of a candle?
Yeah.
They say around that there's an invisible line, an invisible energy, whatever. And when you take the paper, just to that energy, it burns. So you don't have to take it all the way to the flame and it'll still burn. So every human being has an aura, which is an electromagnetic field, I think. Right?
Okay.
So we've got this around us, and you meditate, so you know how that the vibe goes up and the aura goes up or whatever. So I've heard that several celebrities in Hollywood and Bollywood, they actually, before they step out of the house, they do a 5-minute meditation to just expand their aura, and they feel that the aura is touching the roof of the building. And that's what I do also. Before going to the show, I believe that I've become big, like Gulliver's Travels. I've become the Gulliver. And everybody else is not in a condescending way, but I just feel that my aura is expanded. So it is I guess, body language wise, one is open palms. So when you're talking to, your hands should be open and seen. When you're closing them towards yourself and talking, then that shows you're nervous. One. A lot of people don't even use their hands, which is okay. But sometimes you should use your hands, I feel. Not overuse them. But sometimes it is important when you express to use your hands, and it's good that you have open palms or open gestures. Your spine should be straight on stage. Otherwise, also when you meet somebody, try to focus on a straight spine and squared shoulders. So you just imagine that you're big, right?
Okay.
That's what I do. Like
just project outwards.
Project. Again, like how you project your voice, you project your body as well. Like. So, and here also I have so many examples from spirituality, because I've studied so many, I've listened to so many spiritual speakers, coaches who talk about body language in a very unique way, where they say become transparent on stage. So that is another thing I do. Like, I believe my heart center is transparent. Like, people can see through me. So that also, there's also a very lovely story. Maybe later if we have some time, that again, it'll convince people to meditate.
Go ahead.
So there's this lady I saw on YouTube where she was talking about the beautiful thing of judgment. Why people judge you. So she said that when you get ready in the morning, let's say you brush your teeth and you do the things you have to do, you wash your face. You also, while dressing up, you also wear an invisible armor.
Yeah.
An invisible armor. Got it. Right? So it's like such a strong, loaded iron, whatever armor that you wear, and you go out in the world thinking in your subconscious mind that people will not be able to judge you, because now you're protected with your own armor. Okay. So she tells the audience.
Is the armor there to not be judged, or to protect yourself from the judgments of the people judging you?
Yes. Protect the judgment will be there, but this will protect you from the judgment. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah. What you said is true, that there will be judgment. We know, because people judge, right? And especially in our country, everybody judges. right? So
Arey,
there is
I
just
have no online presence till this day. The last image of me is like from 2013 on Facebook. There's not a single picture of me on Instagram. And for me, and right now as we're recording, none of the episodes have gone out. It's like
yes,
what? It's 10th October today. And these episodes are going to go out after 20th October.
yes,
So they will see the worst version of me at that time. So of course I have that armor on. Like intrinsically, I'm thinking that it's a thought that's bothering me. Thankfully, it's not like hundreds of thousands of people are gonna watch me. Thankfully, but if they would be just pointing out at my own
and that bothers you.
insecurities. At this point, I have done so much forward-leaning mass of work that, like I said, I was telling you that people just put up two cameras and then start a
Yes,
podcast. I got it. I spend money.
perfectionist, Amir Khan.
Not really. Not really. I just spend enough money that it matters to me in a way, and I spent enough amount of time and effort earning that money and actually editing these things and getting these things edited. That going back is not a choice anymore.
Yeah, get
So I've embarked on this journey. The ship has left.
Ship has sailed. Yeah.
It has sailed, and now it's gonna get to a destination wherever that is, but it's not going back.
So
So-
proud of you.
Anyway, what were you talking about? The
Yeah. So this lady said that we wear this invisible armor and step out every day. Every single day we do this. And now what happens is, now she said, now before explaining the logic behind this, she said, okay, I tell my audience now to judge me. I'm wearing the armor right now. So go on, judge me. Okay. So she stands there with her armor on intentionally and people start to judge her, right? So judgment can be good or bad.
Was this YouTube live or just a
It was
recorded
something on
video?
YouTube. It was not live, but it was probably a TEDx or something like.
Got it. Makes sense.
So the audience starts to judge her, and then after 2 minutes, she asks them, "So what were your judgments?" So somebody said, "Well, I really liked your top. It's really beautiful. I like the way you've done your hair." Somebody said your shoes weren't matching with your top, so that came to me. So that is judgment. I mean, good judgment is also judgment, right? So all kinds of things they told her. Then she said, "Okay, now give me 1 minute." She turned around, and in her head she removed the armor, and then she turned back to her audience again and said, "Now judge me." And then when she asked for comments, people said, "We couldn't judge you. Like we were just mesmerized. We were just thinking, wow, we were just like fascinated, but we couldn't judge you."
Not having armor has authenticity.
Now I'll tell you what. Not only authenticity. Authenticity is also another public speaking trait, but she then gave the justification or the explanation behind this. She said that when you remove the armor, right, you in a way become so transparent that, let's say, if Omaiyer sitting here will judge me, or say that, okay, Ashwarya is wearing a nice watch or whatever, that judgment will go through me to the universe. It will not come back to you. Whereas if I were wearing the armor, when you judge me that, oh, the watch is whatever, it'll come back to you. It'll takra, it'll collide with the armor and come back to you. So when something collides and there is resistance, and when it comes back to you, it gets entrenched in your mind even deeper.
So if I'm judging you, I would also feel judged.
Yes, because it's sign of the weak, to judge and be
Yeah.
and feel
It's
judged.
inherent insecurity.
Yes, you will also judge yourself, because then you'll become critical all over, right? You not only of yourself but others as well.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So when you remove the armor, every morning this exercise can be done. Your viewers can do it. Just when you brush your teeth, get ready, when you're putting on your clothes, just leave that armor on the sink or next to the sink. Just open it and say consciously, I'm removing this armor. I'm not afraid of judgment. When people see me, judgments will pass through me. So when judgments pass through you, they go to the universe somewhere, they will never come back. They go into oblivion. Then the judgment doesn't come back to the person who was judging, and they forget about it. And they're only left with one choice, and that is to be mesmerized. And that stayed with me so much, and I started using that. So that also I started using in my part of my body language. That I will be transparent on stage. So when I stand on stage, people will have no choice but to love me. Because I'm being authentic, I'm being honest. I'm just there to give them the message that they want to hear. And sometimes, Omaiyer, you need to also gauge your audience when you're at a public speaking